Hey fellow photographers, it's Alessandro Carpentiero and I want to welcome you to episode number 42 of the Photography News Show. Coming up today, we have the Lumix GH6 and much more. So, let's begin! Camera news. It looks like the Micro Four Thirds market is stronger than ever. Last week, OM System launched the OM1, and this week, Panasonic has unveiled the Lumix GH6. It's the GH5 and GH5 Mark II successor and brings improvements to pretty much every area. For starters, it features the densest sensor we've seen on any Micro Four Thirds camera, a 25.2 megapixel live MOS sensor without a low-pass filter, which promises reduced rolling shutter and a wide dynamic range. The latest Venus engine is the camera's brain, and it comes with three key technologies. Intelligent detail processing helps produce more realistic images. 2D noise reduction helps achieve a clear and natural picture by suppressing chromatic noise and improving texture, while the high-precision 3D noise reduction optimizes noise in your videos. On top of this, we find the new 5-axis gyro sensor that, together with the new algorithms, achieves 7.5 stops of on-sensor stabilization, thanks to which you will be able to use the 100 megapixel high-resolution shot mode handheld. Pretty cool. Among these improvements, though, we still find a contrast-based autofocus, which is pretty surprising seeing that most cameras nowadays are using a phase detection autofocus system. Panasonic started developing the GH6 in 2017, when contrast-based autofocus was the way to go, and the company put its efforts into increasing the sensor's density. So that means that changing the focus mode later would have meant wasting a lot of time redesigning the whole sensor, which is why the GH6 still has a somewhat older focus mode. I'm not sure how I feel about this. How about you? Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, let's talk about the video capabilities of this camera. The GH lineup is a fascinating hybrid for photos and videos, delivering excellent video performance for its price. The GH6 continues this trend by providing Vlog and V-Gamut recording while promising 12 stops of dynamic range that can exceed 13 stops when using the Dynamic Range Boost mode. The GH6 can shoot 422 10-bit Cinema 4K at 60p with no recording limit, 4K at 120p and Full HD at 240p. And if that wasn't enough, it can even film at 5.7K at 60p and 5.8K at 30p anamorphic 4/3 video by using the whole sensor. You can easily say it's a real video powerhouse. And to make it such, Panasonic has provided this camera with an active cooling system to optimize heat dissipation and avoid overheating issues. Better than placing an ice pack on the back of your camera, which I'm currently doing on my Sony. The Lumix GH6 will be available mid-March for $2,200, and you can grab it from the link in the description. Oh, and if you like this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. You get this weekly show and always stay on top of the industry. It won't cost you anything, and it really helps support my work. Thank you, and let's get back to the news. Lens news. This week, Canon has launched the mirrorless version of two of its most iconic lenses, the RF 800mm f5.6 and the RF 1200mm f8. The lens structure is pretty much the same as the EF version, but at the back we find a group of lenses that acts as a high-quality 2x tele-extender. What's not identical to their EF counterparts is the weight. They're way lighter than you might guess. The RF 800mm weighs 3.1 kg, almost 2 kg lighter than the EF version, and the 1200mm weighs 3.3 kg. All this is, of course, possible thanks to the smaller flange distance that a mirrorless system has, together with the improvements in materials and production processes. Such focal lengths are ideal for sports and wildlife photography, and the reduced weight makes them more pleasant to use. And in case you need a longer reach, both lenses are compatible with the RF 1.4x and 2x teleconverters. They'll both be available in late May 2022, and as you can imagine, they won't come cheap. The 800mm will retail for $17K, while the 1200mm at 20 grand. That's it for today. I really hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Photography News Show. Which news did you like the most? Just let me know in the comments. If you like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and share this video with your photography friends. So, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.